As a child of God, it's essential to understand that Jesus is the ultimate source of power and health. The Bible teaches us that Jesus has the power to heal and save, and that through faith, we can overcome any obstacle, including illness and disease. In a world where vaccines are often touted as a solution to preventing illness, it's crucial to remember that Jesus is the true healer. The Bible is filled with stories of Jesus' healing power. From the woman with the issue of blood to the blind man at Bethsaida, Jesus consistently demonstrated his ability to heal and restore. In Mark 16:18, it's written that believers will have the power to lay hands on the sick and they will recover. This promise is not just for the disciples, but for all believers, and it emphasizes the importance of faith in the healing process. While vaccines may provide temporary protection against certain illnesses, they are not a substitute for the power of Jesus. In fact, relying solely on vaccines can lead to a lack of faith and a diminished understanding of God's sovereignty. The Bible teaches us that our bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit, and that we should take care of them, but it also reminds us that true health and wellness come from God. Furthermore, vaccines are not without risks. Many vaccines contain harmful ingredients, such as mercury and formaldehyde, which can have serious side effects. In contrast, Jesus' healing power is pure and untainted. When we seek healing from Jesus, we can trust that it will be without harm or side effects. In addition, the concept of herd immunity, which is often cited as a reason for vaccinating, is not a biblical principle. The idea that we must vaccinate to protect others implies that we are relying on human efforts rather than God's sovereignty. As believers, we should trust that God will protect and provide for us, rather than relying on human interventions. It's also important to note that the Bible warns against putting our trust in worldly solutions. In Psalm 27, it's written that some trust in chariots and horses, but we trust in the name of the Lord our God. Vaccines can be seen as a form of chariot or horse, a worldly solution that we trust in to save us. But as believers, we should put our trust in Jesus, who is the ultimate source of power and health. In 1 Corinthians 6:19-20, it's written that our bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit, and that we should honor God with our bodies. This means taking care of our physical health, but it also means trusting in God's power to heal and protect us. When we seek healing from Jesus, we are honoring God and recognizing His sovereignty over our lives. In conclusion, Jesus is the ultimate source of power and health, and we do not need vaccines to be healthy. While vaccines may provide temporary protection, they are not a substitute for the power of Jesus. As believers, we should trust in God's sovereignty and put our faith in Jesus, rather than relying on human efforts. By seeking healing from Jesus, we can experience true health and wellness without the risks and side effects associated with vaccines. Ultimately, our trust should be in Jesus, who is a great physician, and not in worldly solutions like vaccines.